Hello everybody, welcome to Chef Plays. Today we're doing something a little different. I'm just gonna be complaining. Man, uh, it is 2 o'clock. I realized I hadn't recorded a video for today yet. 2 in the morning. And I just wanted to make a video about Wo Long Fallen Dynasty. If you've been looking on the internet or you're following or looking at any game pages, you've most likely seen or heard of this game. It is a Souls-like from the creators of Nioh, I believe. And man, this game was starting to make me question my ability to play video games because I've played a ton of the Soulsborne games now. Almost all of them. The only one I have never played is the first one. And man, I've never been so angry at a game so quick and so consistently. And I thought I was just maybe like bad at the games again or something. But then I came across a sweet little stat, which I'll have to put in the video in the morning, is that only 33% of people who have played Wo Long have beaten its first boss. Now, you can say things like skill issue or get good, but I think that might be saying something. Especially since I feel like not all, but a decent amount of the players jumping into this have played a Soulsborne before, so know what to expect and know how to play it. And it has a deflect system, which I think kind of works like parrying, but it's a little more precise, because after playing Elden Ring and beating it, I found myself like trying to parry in every single game I had a shield with, even if it wasn't a Soulsborne game, and it doesn't always work the same. Like Sonic Frontiers, for example, their parry system is you hold the block button and it parries automatically, which is weird. But that's not what we're talking about. We're talking about Wo Long. It's the thing that sucks is it's not even a bad game. It's just difficult. Like, it's not going easy on people, and that's fine. I'm all for difficult, like, don't get me wrong. But it just feels too intense for the first boss, you know? Like, when I first played it and I saw how hard he was, I was like, wow, okay, well, Soulsborne, I know they have a thing for killing you with the first boss to kind of show you the respawn mechanic. Nope. He's just that hard to be that hard. And like, I'm at a point now where he has 2 phases at least that I know of. If there's a third phase, I'll probably delete it and never play it again. But the first phase is super easy, especially once you do it 200 times. But the second phase, man, it's just relentless. I've gotten him to a little bit amount of health so many times, and then he just like does this. So the characters turn red to open for deflect, and he has this one move once you get him low on health, he'll do that, but then he hits you like 10 times with like in succession, and it's ridiculous. I would love to see more of the game, but unfortunately I can't. And I even have my dude at like, his strength is a level 22 and his health is a level 5. Everything else is level 1. But like, I've tried using magic, I've tried changing weapons and gear, and like taking my time and bombarding him. Bombarding seems to work the most until he starts hitting you with that like constant flurry. Then it's just over. And like, man, I am trying so hard. I know I haven't done a rant video quite like this yet, but this one felt necessary, especially after seeing that only 33% of players have gotten past this first boss. And from what I saw, first week there was like 80,000 players on Steam alone. That's not counting everybody who's playing it from the Game Pass, or everyone who actually bought the game. That was Steam alone. So if only 33% of players have gotten past the first boss, like, there's something. I'm not saying make him ridiculously easy. I'm asking for a slight nerf. Or, like, maybe even buff some of the beginning weapons. One or the other, but something's gotta happen, man. There's not a ton of editing in this video because, as you know from yesterday's video, if you saw it, I'm very sickly at the moment. And Wayne, I don't even. Not that it's a tough situation. We don't call him in as much anymore because we don't do the heavy editing. He's more there for Chef and Seth. Fortunately, obviously, this wasn't like a full-time job for him. So, yeah, being that we haven't been able to record Chef and Seth, we haven't really had anything to pay him for him to do, so it's kind of been me lately. I'll throw him like $5 to throw in a goofy edit here and there sometimes, but other than that, we don't really ask him for much anymore. I just wanted to touch up on those two things, but so that's why this week with the videos, or as long as I'm sickly, they'll have some effort, but they won't be like top notch. I'm gonna do my best to get good content, but I'm gonna have some screenshots and I'll put in a little bit of footage of me attempting it over this here and there, just to show you the pain that is the first boss of Wo Long. But yeah, that's pretty much it. That's all I'm asking. Please buff, or please buff some weapons or nerf the first boss, because that's a pretty upsetting stat, and I feel like if it continues to stay at that, either less people are going to try the game, or more people are going to try it and fail and quit, and that number's going to drop even harder. So, and if you can't get past the first boss, he's less than 15 minutes into the game. Okay, not counting the cutscene, 15 to 20 minutes into the game. So, there's an issue here. But I'm going to keep trying at it. And who knows, maybe even while I'm recording to get some footage for this tomorrow, I'll beat him. But yeah, that was really about it. So, even though it wasn't much, hope you enjoyed. And as always, I hope you're having a good day. If you're watching early on, have a good rest of your day. See you in the next one. And this was going to be a Google feud, but the weather knocked out our internet. So, nothing's working right now. Which is why all the editing's going to have to be done tomorrow. It'll still be up at a decent time, but yeah. See ya.